Have you ever looked into the darkness at night and felt like something might be watching you? Not a person, not an animal, but something older, something that shouldn't exist. Across cultures and centuries, people have told stories about creatures hiding in shadows, guarding ancient secrets, or stealing nightmares while we sleep. Some of these legends sound impossible, yet strange reports and sightings continue even today. Today, we're exploring some of the most fascinating mythical creatures ever recorded, from blood-drinking monsters to nightmare-eating beasts. The Chupacabra. The name literally means goat sucker. The legend gained attention in 1995 in Puerto Rico when farmers began discovering something disturbing. Their livestock, especially goats, were found dead with strange puncture wounds on their necks. Even stranger, the animals appeared to have been drained of blood. There were no clear signs of struggle and no obvious predator responsible. Soon sightings began spreading across Mexico and parts of the United States. People reported seeing a strange creature moving through fields and forests at night. Descriptions vary widely. Some witnesses say it looks like a small dog-like animal, while others claim it's closer to the size of a human. Many reports mention gray or scaly skin, glowing red eyes, and sharp spines running down its back. Some even say it moves with unusual hopping motions. Scientists believe the explanation may be simpler. Many researchers suggest sightings are actually coyotes suffering from severe mange, a disease that causes hair loss and makes animals appear thin and strange. Still, for many rural communities, the legend of the Chupacabra remains very real. The Phoenix. The Phoenix is one of the oldest mythical creatures ever recorded. Its story dates back thousands of years to ancient Egypt, where a sacred bird called the Bennu symbolized rebirth and the rising sun. According to legend, the phoenix lives for centuries. When the end of its life approaches, it builds a nest and sets itself on fire. From the ashes, a new phoenix rises and begins the cycle again. Because of this, the phoenix became a powerful symbol of renewal, immortality, and hope. Legends say the tears of a phoenix could heal wounds, and its feathers were believed to grant long life. Throughout history, there have also been strange reports of glowing birds in the sky. In the 1800s, witnesses claimed to see a fiery bird flying across the Arizona desert. More recently, a viral photograph from Brazil appeared to show a massive flaming bird above the jungle. Experts later explained the image as a visual illusion caused by sunlight and clouds. Even so, the phoenix remains one of the most powerful symbols of rebirth in mythology. But the next creature is different. It isn't just part of a story, it's a mystery carved in stone. The Sphinx. The most famous example stands in Giza. The Great Sphinx of Giza has watched over the desert for more than 4,500 years. With the body of a lion and the head of a human, it represented strength and wisdom in ancient Egyptian culture. The Egyptians believed sphinxes protected sacred places, especially royal tombs. When the Greeks adopted the legend, however, they imagined a far more dangerous creature. In Greek mythology, the Sphinx had wings and the head of a woman. Instead of guarding tombs, it challenged travelers with riddles. Anyone who failed to answer correctly faced a deadly fate. Because of this, the Sphinx became known as a creature of intelligence as well as danger. Oni. Oni are massive demon-like beings with red or blue skin, large horns, and frightening faces. They are often shown carrying heavy iron clubs and wearing tiger skin clothing. The earliest mentions of Oni appear in ancient Japanese texts written more than 1,000 years ago. In early stories, they were believed to be spirits from the underworld responsible for punishing evil souls. In Buddhist traditions, Oni guard the gates of hell and torment those who committed terrible crimes during their lives. However, not all stories portray Oni as purely evil. In some legends, they can act as protectors or symbols of justice. Even today, Japan celebrates a festival called Setsubun. During the celebration, people throw roasted beans outside their homes while shouting Oni wa Soto, meaning demons out. The ritual is meant to drive away evil spirits and bring good luck. But Japan also has another legendary creature that is far less frightening. The Baku. According to Japanese folklore, the Baku is a mysterious being that devours nightmares. Instead of harming people, it protects them while they sleep. The creature is often described as a strange mix of animals, with an elephant-like head, tiger claws, a bear's body, and the tail of an ox. Legend says that if someone wakes from a nightmare, they can whisper, "Baku, devour my dream," and the creature will come to consume the bad dream. But there is one warning. If the Baku is still hungry after eating the nightmare, it might also eat the person's good dreams, leaving nothing but empty sleep. Because of this belief, images of the Baku were often carved into charms placed near beds to protect peaceful sleep. Now let's move to one of the most dangerous creatures in medieval legend. The Basilisk. Known as the King of Serpents, the Basilisk was believed to have the power to kill with a single glance. According to medieval stories, the creature hatched from an egg laid by a rooster and incubated by a toad. Once born, it became one of the deadliest monsters imaginable. Some descriptions show the basilisk as a giant snake, while others portray it as a strange hybrid between a snake and a rooster. Despite its deadly power, the basilisk had two surprising weaknesses. The first was a mirror. If the creature saw its own reflection, it would die instantly. The second weakness was the crowing of a rooster. Finally, look up at the rooftops of medieval cathedrals, where another strange figure waits. The Gargoyle. These frightening stone creatures first appeared on Gothic cathedrals in medieval France. One of the most famous examples can still be seen on the Cathedral of Notre Dame Cathedral. Although they look like monsters, gargoyles actually served a practical purpose. They were designed as water spouts, directing rainwater away from buildings. Their terrifying appearance inspired many legends. During the Middle Ages, people believed gargoyles protected cities from evil spirits. Some stories even claimed the stone creatures came alive at night, flying across the city to hunt demons before returning to their statues at sunrise. Of course, no statue has ever been proven to move. But the idea still captures our imagination. Because mythical creatures have always done more than simply scare us. They reflect our fears, our hopes, and our curiosity about the unknown. And who knows, perhaps some legends began with a small piece of truth. So the next time you walk past an old cathedral or stare into the darkness at night, take another look. Because the world might still hold mysteries we haven't discovered yet. And maybe something out there is watching,